back in Dubai for a short trip in August. Thought we'd just share a little bit about how it is here in the summer. Most people think it's not livable.
Yeah, that you can't be here, you can't be outside. We're working out now. It's 5 now. Of course it's hot, but it's doable.
Should try to be in the shade, not like what we're doing now, but we just had a brunch now indoors with some friends. It was lovely meeting them again. Yeah, we just thought we'd take you along on a normal Saturday here in the summer. It's a short one. We're leaving tomorrow again.
Yeah, we were only here for a couple of days just to check out the apartment.
And we'll, that will come in another video as well. But yeah, we'll show you where we're staying and what's going on here in the summer. Heading for brunch with some friends.
As you can see, it's not that many people here though. And now is the hottest time of the day. As you can see, everything is open. Nothing is closed down.
People think everything is closed down during the summer here, but it's really not anymore. It used to probably be a lot more that actually shut down the touristy stuff, but now, as you can see, all the yachts are here. You can still go out on the boats. All the hotels, spoke to someone before, and apparently like 90% is booked in the main hotels here around the marina, even in August. So a lot of people who dream about coming here, I think they're taking the opportunity to be able to stay in a really nice, luxurious place for a cheaper amount of money. So just for comparison, the hotel we're staying at now and the other ones down by JBR, probably like 10% the price compared to the New Year's. So you can find a really nice hotel here, 5-star for around 100 euros per night. And as you see, it's still livable, of course. Probably want to be a bit more in the pool and cool down. But yeah, we've seen just over recent years that there is no real off-season now, that people are coming year-round, and you'll see later at night as well that quite a big crowd here still. It's not like peak season, obviously, but still, there's a lot of people.
You notice in the traffic that it's a little bit less cars during the high season.
Yeah, which is just a positive thing.
Yeah, and in the malls it's a little bit less people as well, but otherwise people everywhere.
Yeah, and then the same opening times as normal.
I did my shopping at 11 p.m.
11:30 p.m. emergency.
I need
shopping.
to have my clothes because my suitcase hasn't still arrived. So.
The suitcase is still somewhere, maybe in Croatia, maybe in
Rome, maybe in Amsterdam. We don't really know. We'll see.
We're not sure. You just need to keep cool. This happens when you travel. It will never go perfully.
But at least I can have some of my own clothes now.
Yeah, you don't have to borrow my clothes.
Yes. But yeah, in the morning we were laying at the sunbeds at rooftop pool.
Probably head up there again now.
Yeah, take a swim.
Take a swim.
But like in the evening, it is hot, but it's humid, so it's still manageable. We were sitting outside yesterday, had drinks for 2-3 hours outside.
Yeah, but it's 30 degrees, that's like the minimum heat even at night. But I do recommend wearing clothes that you can become sweaty in. So don't wear the tight jeans and things. But if you have casual clothing, it works. Like you don't actually have to be indoors all the time. It's not like that you have to be in the shadow or in the malls all the time. You could be outdoors, just not when the sun is the highest. Wouldn't recommend that, but that's just common sense.
The only thing that they have a lot of AC, so it's really cold in the hotels and in the restaurants, in the taxis. I always bring a jumper with me to put on.
I don't really know how, if you can train that up, because it's just the contrast of going from 40 degrees Celsius to, below 20 and then back all the time. Probably hear it in our voices. We got a bit of a cold here, and that happens naturally. I don't think you can escape it. You just have to go with it. So what's the name? What's the hotel we're staying at?
So we stay at Vida Marina and Yacht Club.
Yacht Club.
Last time we stayed at Sofitel. We're trying out this fancy hotel now when it's the low season, and we pay the 10% of the price. But I like this Vida hotel much more than the Sofitel. The Sofitel is quite old, we felt. This one is really fresh. They have this rooftop pool, which is nice. Get this marina overview.
People have been lovely, haven't they? And Vida...
Yeah, super friendly. And that's the good thing with Dubai. Everyone is really friendly.
And Vida Hotel is Emars.
It's Emars, exactly. So I don't know if you see the Business Bay video where we're talking and showing the pool with the sand. That's Vida Hotel as well. So Vida Hotel, or the Vida property, is both a hotel and residence as well.
So it's Emars, one of their premium.
Yeah, the most premium is the address, but then this is the second premium.
I imagine it would be nice to stay here all year round. Residence.
Yeah, have this view over all the yachts and the skyscraper.
I might consider that in the future. Which boat would you consider?
Yeah, I don't think they're big enough though. We have to go to the yacht place.
Min Rashid?
Min Rashid,
yeah. We'll check. We'll find a bigger boat. rooftop pool bar, sky view on the Vida. The views here are just amazing. Really a luxurious feeling here. I can't believe this is just 100 euros a night. Try out Dubai in the summer. Getting some happy hour drinks now only cost 7-8 euros. I never experienced this type of pricing in this city, this country. So really enjoying the vibes here.
So what about the activities in Dubai during the summer? So most of the places open. You can do zip line, you can go on the boat trip, you can go to the desert to do the car ride there, you can go to the malls, you can go to Legoland and all the amusement park. All the restaurants has open, it's easy to get a table as well. The only thing that might be less of is the events. So on the beach clubs it's not the events anymore. But Solis hasn't opened, there's no GG activities going on, no really shows. So I would say that's the only thing that's not really there during the summer, is all the events. But otherwise you can do everything that you could do in the winter. So now we're down at JBR at the beach here by the marina. And yeah, you can feel that it's less people here. It's not that many tourists as it was during the winter, but it's still action here. Like it's still a lot of people walking around. It's more local people than tourists.
Everything is still open, but there are no queues. You can get all the food and all the experiences here. Better service, of course, because it's the summer. Obviously the heat is a bit different in the evening, but we were here last August and I don't know, it feels cooler, or we're just getting used to living in the summer.
It doesn't bother me this much. I felt last year it was hot, it was sweaty, but this time it feels nice.
Yeah, and we spoke to our friends right earlier today about their mindset. They're here year-round, so they were here for the summer, and they were talking about the difference here, that you just have to get accustomed to it and go into it with the mindset, hey, it's going to be 3 months, it's going to be very hot, you're not going to be out midday.
Yeah, you're going to relax a little bit more, but we're kind of used to that from the north, because we have 8-9 months, and normally when we lived in Sweden when it's winter. So here it's just a few months, and you can still be out, it's just going to be a little bit sweaty, so
yeah. So seasonality is a bit different here. It's just, is it summer or is it extreme summer? Right?
Yeah.
That's a different. But yeah, it's been a short and sweet trip. We wish we could have stayed longer. We always feel when we come back here now. We've been here 2 years that we're not getting tired of it. It feels
it feels better every time we go here. I would say it feels more like home now. I really like Dubai. It's growing on me.
And this is the place we spend most of our time during the year. So it is officially our home, we must say. Yeah. So it's been great to be back. But now we're heading tomorrow already back to Europe. We've got some more of the summer still on over there, so we're gonna enjoy that, and then thankfully enough we'll soon be back here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.